Really deeply emotional after A$AP Rocky's devastating decision in their relationship. The world had always seen RiRi as untouchable, a global icon, a woman who turned pain into power, heartbreak into hits, and silence into strategy. But behind the flashing cameras, billion-dollar empires, and flawless red carpet moments, there was a side of her only a few ever got to see. And that side, it was shattered. Because what A$AP Rocky had just decided, no one saw coming. It was a quiet night in Los Angeles, no paparazzi, no headlines, just a calm before a storm no one could predict. Inside their home, the atmosphere felt different. Riri sat curled up on the couch, her phone resting beside her. She had sensed it all day, that tension, that distance. Rocky had been unusually quiet, his energy withdrawn in a way she had never felt before. He wasn't avoiding her, but he wasn't fully there either. When he finally walked into the room, his presence alone shifted everything. Ree, he said softly. And just like that, her heart dropped because she knew that tone, that wasn't love. That was goodbye, trying to sound gentle. Rocky sat across from her, running his hands through his hair, clearly battling something heavy. I've been thinking a lot lately, he began. Those words, they never come with good news. Rihanna tried to stay composed, but inside, her thoughts were racing. Thinking about what? About us? About living? About everything we built? He took a deep breath. I don't think I can give you what you deserve right now. Silence. Not the peaceful kind, the kind that echoes louder than screams. Rihanna blinked, trying to process what she had just heard. What are you saying? She whispered. Rocky looked down. I need space. I need to figure myself out. And I don't want to keep hurting you while I do that. That was it. The moment everything inside her cracked. Not because she didn't understand, but because she did. And that hurt even more. Tears filled her eyes instantly, but she fought them back at first. Rihanna had always been strong, too strong, some would say. But love doesn't care how strong you are. You are just walking away? She asked, her voice trembling, despite her efforts to stay composed. I'm not walking away from you. Rocky replied quickly, I'm trying to do what's right. But to her, it felt like the same thing. This wasn't just any relationship. This was years of history. Friendship turned into love, late night studio sessions, inside jokes no one else would understand, moments that didn't make it to Instagram, moments that mattered, and now it all felt like it was slipping through her fingers. I stood by you, Rihanna said, her voice breaking now. Through everything, I believed in us. Rocky's eyes softened. I know, and that's why this is so hard. Here's the truth no one talks about. Sometimes love doesn't end because it's gone. Sometimes it ends because life gets in the way. Rocky wasn't angry. He wasn't unfaithful. He wasn't trying to hurt her. He just felt lost. And in his mind, staying while feeling that way would do more damage than stepping back. But for Rihanna, that didn't make it easier. As he spoke, her mind drifted to the first time they laughed together, to the way he used to look at her like she was the only person in the room, to the promises, spoken and unspoken. And now, to this moment, the moment she never prepared for. Do you still love me? She asked quietly. Rocky didn't hesitate. Always. And somehow, that hurt the most. The tears she had been holding back finally fell. Not dramatic, not loud, just real, raw, unfiltered. Rihanna turned away, wiping her face, trying to regain control, but the pain was too heavy. You don't leave someone you love, she said softly. Rocky looked at her, his expression torn. Sometimes you do, if staying means breaking them. That might didn't end well with yelling. No door slammed, no chaos, just two people sitting in the quiet, realizing that love alone wasn't enough this time. And that's the kind of pain that lingers. No one knows what the future holds for both of them. Maybe this is just a pause, maybe it's the end, or maybe it's the beginning of something different. But one thing is certain, Rihanna will rise again. She always does, but this time she will carry a piece of this heartbreak with her, not as weakness, but as a reminder that even the strongest hearts can break too. In a world that only shows the highlights, this was the reality: messy, painful, human. And as fans speculate, debate, and try to piece it all together, only two people truly understand what was lost that night: Riri and Rocky. If you want,